Hello everyone, my name is Valeria Aragon and today I'm going to talk to you about why I want to become a teacher. First things first, I want to introduce myself. I am 24 years old and I am studying a bachelor degree on applied linguistics that is focuses on teaching and translation. I personally want to focus more about translation, but I know that it's important to also keep in mind the teaching, and I'm going to talk about my teaching skills. But first, we will start with the emotional quotient. At the beginning of this semester in this subject, we took a test of emotional intelligence, and I personally didn't know very much about this topic, but I answered it and I got 40 points of 80 points, I think. And I searched, and the average of this test is of 40 points to 60 points. So I'm basically on the average, but I consider that is kind of low, 41 points. But this has shown me that I need to improve on the emotional intelligence, not only for teaching, also for personal development. So I would say that it helped me to realize the things that I need to change or to improve to become a better person. We'll start with the skills and the goals as a teacher. I think I have two main skills. The first one is the improvisation, that I think that I'm very good at improvise. For example, in this video, I didn't write a script, only like a few keywords in the background, but I don't work with very structured scripts. I love to express what I feel, what I think. And I think that's very important on teaching, because I know we have guidelines to help us to direct the classroom with the topic, but I know that in many cases with teaching, you have to change to change every little aspect that maybe doesn't work as you plan, or maybe your group is not collaborating as you wish. So in the moment, you have to change the guideline, the activity, the reading, I don't know. And I think that I'm really good at that. I'm really good at improvising, and I'm really good at acting in the moment and resolving the problems in the moment without a script or any kind of type like that. So I think that's really good as teaching, because if you are very familiarized with scripts and very structured in the teaching, you will realize that not in all the cases won't be like that. And I think that's a really good skills. Also, the second skills I want to talk is the patience. I consider myself a very patient person, and I am conscious about that every single student has a different way of learning. So I would say that patience is really like a good skill, and I think I will be patient with my students. And my goals, I want to become an inspiration for my students. I know that also have good degrees for my students is a goal, but for me personally, I want to become memorable for my students and become an inspiration for them, because in my background, I had a lot of teachers, and I only had a few that I consider as inspiration and memorable. So I want that goal for me as well as a teacher. Then I will talk about the area level that I want to study. I checked the list on the assignment, but I personally want to become a college teacher here in the uni. I know that is more difficult, and I will have to wait much time and to study a master degree and to have more experience. And in that timeline, I would say that I want to become a high school teacher to have more experience, and in the future to become a uni teacher. So yeah, I will say that high school teacher is for me as a beginner, and as I gain more experience. But yeah, my very main goal is to become a college teacher here in the uni. Also, about the topic about private or public school, for high school teaching, I would say I would like to work on a public school, because I think it's easier to find a job in a public school here in Mexico. But for uni, I want to be here in a public college. I think that will be great. And also because I want to teach subjects about translation and about the bachelor degree that I'm currently studying. So yeah, that will be like my main goal, to become a teacher of the uni. And I think that I will get it very in the future. And well, for final, I will talk about humanism, and that I have had learned about this humanistic teaching in all the career. We have many classes about teaching, and every teaching class, the main or one of the most important things about teaching is to have a connection with your students, a real connection with your students beyond the subject. That I don't know if it's mathematics or history or whatever kind of subject. It's important to connect with your students in a personal and emotional level. Also, obviously to be careful with the boundaries and be professional is obviously, but to connect with your students will develop a very good environment in your class and a very good I don't know how to say, a very good connection among the students, but also with the teacher, to in order to have better communication in the classroom, and also to have better degrees or very a good understood of the subject and share knowledge. And and I think that humanistic teaching is a great way to develop every other kind of skills. If you are very good with the humanistic teaching and connection, it will be easier for you to share the subject with your students. And I will personally said at the beginning that is one of my goals to inspire my students, and I think with the humanistic teaching I will achieve that goal, because inspiring means to have a connection, and also that the students will know yourself. And well, I think that will be all for today, and thank you.